Hey guys, you hear that sound? Yeah, neither do I. That's because I spent the whole time climbing through the clouds trying to plug in the microphone. Plug up the camera wouldn't come on. I tried turning it on like right after I took off, no joy. And so I get above the cloud, I find me a little hole or a crack or something to go up through, and hell, I probably missed most of the jokes, but apparently here I am at the editing table and no mic. But it does come on. So let's fast forward to where the mic actually comes on and see what it sounds like together. Because I ain't looked yet, but I can see the sound format on the editor here. So let's go forward.
Oh, there's the temperature. Far enough in the hole that I can see where I'm at. And once I see where I'm at, then I'll know where to go. Visibility could be an issue. Yeah, you know, it's sometimes like this guy's going in that hole over there. I'm kind of going in this hole over here. Sometimes you can share a hole if it's close to another one, and that, I guess that could be acceptable. I don't know. I just try to figure out where I'm at. Where's the fly-in? Okay, there's the smoke. Nope, that's a factory. That's not the smoke. Oh shit, I done got lost as fuck. Where is... Oh, there's the fly-in. I done got blowed way behind it. That's what I thought. So what I may do is go down here and fly in the turbulence up through the fly-in and push into the wind and then go back up. I knew that felt wrong. It always feels wrong above the clouds. But, hey, you know, I successfully shared a hole with a guy and nothing bad happened. Strange and intimidating. Yet, here I am. Did that. Scratch that off the list. I'm going to dump my trims out. That's what I'm going to do. 'Cause I need to penetrate. I'm not going anywhere. I'm certainly downwind. Hell, the hole I went in was way over there, and then the hole I come out of was way over here. Strange. Oh man, it was so much better. I'm gonna find another hole. I sure do like going in them. That's where a GPS really shines, but you know, that's if you don't have a good hole. If you don't have a good hole, you really need a GPS so you can get your bearings on the other side of the hole. But personally, I usually do. I mean, it would have died. It would have died and I wouldn't have had one anyway. So I left it on charge, and now when I go back and get it and go back up again, I may do that. I may land, get a drink, grab my phone, go back into another hole, and know where I'm at that point. Probably going to encounter some wake turbulence over here in this shit because I'm not even going to attempt to count them. But there's a lot of fucking hole shooters over here. That's a fact. Okay, there's turbulence. I'm gonna pull my trims in and just put my hands on the controls. I'm low, it's turbulent, and there's lots of people. I may have to do some sudden flying, some dynamic reaction flying. Somebody pulls out in the road in front of me here. Damn, I'm riding the shit show with the turbulence though. Maybe lower's better. I don't know. Let's come down lower. Hey, corn. There's a cornfield. I kind of like the bumps sometimes. If I know they're not trying to kill me, you know, banging around in some turbulence is not as bad as you might think. I mean, some people really don't like it. You gotta push through that shit and realize it's just like driving down bumpy roads. I mean, it's not smooth, but you do it sometimes. It don't hurt. It's not comfortable, but it's not terrible either. And I sure do like it when I get better penetration. This isn't very penetrating work right here. But slow is good sometimes. So slowly I'll penetrate and maybe I'll have a little gasoline left on the other side. Who knows? I wonder who this fella is with the streamer and the green and black carve. He's an aggressive flyer. He flies aggressively down low. Sometimes after you use the holes a few times, they'll get bigger, and it actually is easier to penetrate the holes after a bit of usage. But I'm going to let these get, used a little more before I try to go in there, because I don't particularly like a tight hole. Sometimes they're good, but not with this many people around. Hey, there's a nice hole, but I'm gonna let it go. There's always a nicer hole if you just wait. Don't take the first one you see. It may not be good enough or big enough. Shit, if you ever got stuck in a hole, you'd be like, ah! First thing that happens is you go blind. Immediate whiteout. And then you're lost in the hole. And once you get lost in a hole, man, there's just no hope. You gotta either go all the way or give it up. Come back out of there. Those are the only real options. Every now and then, instead of a hole, you just go into a crack. And if you got a crack, that's actually nice, because it's with the winds and you don't really have to do any spinning or turning in the hole. You can just go straight through the crack. And those are nice too. So I'm always looking for a crack as well as a hole. But most of the time I like a hole. I see sun shining on some buildings in the distance there. That means there's a good size hole. However big the sunspot is, that's the size of the hole most often. That one's not too bad. Oh, woo, bumpy though. And it gets bumpier and bumpier, of course, as the morning goes on. Oh, okay, let's get a reference on the sun. Of course, the winds here probably aren't the same as the winds up there, but I had drifted far off to the side there and back, so I think I need the sun on my left tube. I'm about to see it. Okay, yeah, sun on the left tube is into the wind. All right, I got a reference now. 2 fingers, which are roughly 10 degrees of arm's length. Now, I got a good reference on the sun. I'm into the wind. Now I'm looking for the next hole to come through here. I'm right at cloud base, I suspect, but I'm within, Class G airspace, so there's that. So you can actually get like right up against the clouds, and it's not such a bad thing in the legal sense. It is bumpy right here, though. I'm right near that mixing layer where the strong winds aloft and the inversion is just above those clouds. They've not really punching through it yet, so that one's on the verge of being a crack, but I know there's some bigger ones coming, because sun's gone over there, but I know there's a hole. I was looking for the fly-in in the mirror. I can't see it. Oddly enough, most of the time you're actually hunting for the hole and trying to just find one to evaluate. That's really a big part of this. It's just hunting for the right kind of hole. And that's enjoyable too. It's enjoyable on the hunt. I mean, just going in and out of the holes it's fun, but there's a giddiness to looking for the proper hole. I just enjoy it. Sometimes I just like to look at the holes. I don't even like to go in there. Sometimes I get the urge. Whoa, bumpity bump. Notice I didn't reach violently for the controls. Ooh, the holes are getting bigger. Go home and write home about it. Trims in, hands on. Woo. I think I might take this one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go in this hole just right. Daddy likes it every time. See, nobody coming in from the other side. Nope. Oh, there it is. There's the inversion. Oh yeah. So I just keep the sun right there on my cage, and I know I'm going this direction. I don't see any pilots around, so I'm gonna do a slow turn. Just look back behind me here. Yeah, there's some guys in the distance back there. All right, back on my bearings here. Little dead reckoning. That's what they call it when you're just reckoning you're going this way. You might end up dead. That's what that means for sure. Observing from a distance, looking from a little further away, you can sort of inspect the holes for a quality that you may not can see close up. Like, you see more of them, and you can really get an idea of how they're interacting with the holes around them. or the cracks. You know, sometimes a hole turns into a crack if it gets used too much by you know, the stuff moving in and out of it, air. Oh, I'm drifting. I keep looking around and turning. I need to get that sun over my left shoulder, and that way I know that I'm at least going. I may be drifting slightly. The wind's above the what do you call that thing? The inversion layer. The winds above the inversion are typically in a slightly different angle than what's going on below them, where it's all turbulent and bubbly. So I'm going. I may be drifting, but I'm pushing with the way so that when I drop down under the clouds, I'll be roughly upwind of my field, and it'll be a real easy stint to get back home. Fuck, I'm out of gas, guys. That sucks. You know, I'm just gonna have to select a hole and go through it, I guess, and see where I'm at, and see if I've drifted back or if I'm further away. Let's see, do I see any pilots in the distance back here? Maybe. No? Everybody might have went back down through their holes. Oh, well, it's going to be a little cool. Oh, there's a hole right there that looks nice. This majestic shit, I just love it. Oh, it's so good. I tell you, I could just go in and out of these holes all day. But it's going to get like pretty violent. As far as thermals, I suspect. Mostly sunny. Oh, there's some pilots over there. Wonder how far off course they are. Yee! Oh, wow. I start getting all sappy when I get near them. Like, ooh, ah, wow. I mean, so effortless. Uh-oh. Is the hole closing up? Is it closing up, or am I just not? Oh, wait, this is different. Oh, see, I'm too close and you can't see them as well. Still got a little gas. Still going vroom vroom. Is this the hole I was just at? Maybe. It's filling in. Ah, there we go. Ew. So fucking majestic. So majestic. Hey. Alright, I'm through the hole. Hey, I recognize that house, I think. Now, where am I? Let's turn around. And did I drift over the fly-in? How far did I go? I'm going to go back toward the sun here and look for it. Ah, there it is. Okay, so the wind, it did shift out of the right a bit. So I stayed with the winds down here. And it's a pretty good shift, actually. You know, having the sun over my right shoulder. Let's see. I probably, yeah, I think I had it last time. Maybe even split the difference. But look here, I'm out of gas, so I gotta dump the trims and make it over to the fly-in before I'm all the way out. I'm down to 2 fingers now. 2 fingers isn't much. It isn't much. Oh, the holes are really opening up, y'all. I can see sunshine and rays of light. Oh, what a beautiful morning. I'm glad I came to fly this place like this. I got a cloud flight in. I was not really, I kind of might have been expecting it. I saw clouds in the forecast. I know it's Georgia. There got to be humidity. I mean, it's not so different from Louisiana, right? We're higher, actually. We're about almost 500 feet off the, from MSL. That's sea level. If you're watching and not a pilot guy or girl. Oh, there's one girl, Liz. She said she watches me. She was excited to meet me. So I know there's one actual girl Kylo fan out there in the world, and that just tickles me. The girl is looking at me, and all the guys. All you guys are watching too, and I'm fine with that too. You can look, but don't touch. Not that this video is going to get weird or anything. That's never going to happen. No weirdness over here. Oh, that trim didn't even go in all the way, did it? All right, I got to start looking. There's fuckers everywhere, and I don't want to crash into anybody. Nobody above. Oh, there's an acro guy right there on a trike. He's not over 2,000 feet. Whoa, there's turbulence. Whoa, Oh, there's another one. Oh, wee. Fucking Bronco ride over here. What the fuck? It's just wind. Can I make it? Can I make it? Maybe. Maybe. I'm getting lifted. All right, does anybody actually fix this guy? Might actually be fixing a launch. Huh. Hey, a crow. Oh, great. Now it's opening enough that I can see good, but I'm out of gas. How much gas is in there? Oh, okay, more than I thought. Nah. I looked in the mirror, it looked like one finger. I was like, well, I better go back. I didn't even know where I was. I was lost up there. I went through it twice. The first time I came down way back there, and I was like, oh, shit. And so I stayed more in the wind. This time I came out way over there. But it warms up nice, like 10 degrees of glass above the clouds. Yeah, it was nice. I'm glad I did that. All right, I'm going to switch to motorcycles, go to town, maybe do a little eating breakfast. That's new. Trying that out for a couple of days. Oh, I'm hung up here. What the hell? There it goes. Let's see, does this thing come down? I think so. What's up, Merrill? Oh, yeah, man, I went through a whole bunch of holes. So we're missing Andrew, and they found his four-wheeler in the pond. That's not great, but could be under a truck passed out. He was pretty lit. Oh, man, I really want to go again, but my throat's a little sore. I ain't vlogging too much. Well, anyway, that's your lesson on how to shoot holes with Kylo. I hope you enjoyed that. I will see y'all real soon on the next one. What's up? Kyle out.